Pulling up black windows once you go down. You must be crazy if you think that I'ma slow down. Don't wanna hear it talking shit, fuck the drama. Keep it coming, I'ma send you to your mama. Mr. Whip, get the gun down. Dropping bodies.
Hey everyone, being a fine figure here and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at another Mcfarlane DC Multiverse figure, and it is the platinum version of Hugo Strange as the Batman. We haven't got a regular Hugo Strange, so this was like out of left field for me. I didn't even know. I mean, I've heard the rumors about it, but I didn't know it was already out, and because I haven't seen it on the site or anywhere locally or any local stores around stuff. And I happened to walk into Walmart over the Labor Day weekend, and it was there. So I ended up picking it up along with some other figures that the videos are coming. But today it's all about Hugo Strange, and of course he is one of Batman's earliest villains. He wasn't the first villain. I think Dr. Death was one of his first recurring villains that we got as part back in the 1940s. But he was around, I don't know, issue 36 or 37, something like that, 40, something like that of Detective Comics back in the day. And he was also the first villain to figure out who Batman was, and that he was Bruce Wayne. So anyway, this is pretty exciting because we do have him dressed as Batman, and we have some accessories and some masks and stuff to go with it. So anyway, as we do here on the channel, I am going to get this figure unboxed. You know what? Before I continue, this is a version that hopefully we get as a single release, not a platinum. I mean, I would have expected this to be the first release and then this as a platinum, or maybe this is a regular release and this version as a platinum. But hey, cross my fingers, because this is fire. This will be good if we have it. I mean, we need to get this particular suited up Hugo Strange. So anyway, without further ado, let us unbox this figure, and I will be right back. All right, now that the figure is out of the packaging, we will quickly go over the accessories. And of course, every single Mcfarlane DC Multiverse figure comes with a trusty, dandy stand. This one in particular has like a grayish tone to it. It's not as dark as the other ones. And the logo, of course, is more, it looks nicer. It looks a lot more prevalent because, you know, it is actually black. So this is good. They're giving us different color stands. It's good. It's good. I keep them around. They're useful. And of course, we do have the data file or trading card that comes with the figure. And it's a nice image of Hugo Strange all suited up. Same one as the one in the back of the box. And again, I hope we get a version of Hugo Strange with the suit. It will be great. It will be great. And of course, a little backstory there. If you want to read it, pause it now. And yeah, I really don't much use for these. So I ended up either selling them or giving them away. And he does come with an extra set of hands. He does come with one fist and a grip hand, almost sort of slightly like a trigger hand finger, but no, it's more closed in. He does have the other, of course, choke, or I'm gonna kill you, squeeze the life out of you hands on him. And then of course he comes with a almost like a pulled up mask. You know, when you pull the mask off of the disguise of Bruce Wayne, I'm assuming this is, but I wish we could have got an alternate head. It would have been great, Bruce Wayne head for this figure, but they did go with the heads that comes with the neck all fused all one piece. So I mean, I don't know, those are pretty hard to like just make a single head swap on them. So but it's a nice touch. I get it. You know, you can do I mean, it would have been great. Let me just go back. Should have been great if we would have got an extra head, but again, they did that one head and neck piece thing on it. But yeah, but anyway, head sculpt on this figure, it is great. Of course, the sculpt on this is the Hush Batman sculpt, so we've seen it before, but I love this color of Batman. Again, it would have been nice if we would have got, we'll be able to swap up the head so with something, but again, it's all one piece. It's like the whole neck piece, sort of like what they did with the Detective Batman that has that whole one neck piece, and the Hush Batman does have that one piece. It just won't look good if you try to swap it out because the colors don't match. And I'll show you what I mean later on, because that Hush Batman with the blue and gray, the tones are a lot different. But it looks nice. They did this old school type bat on it, as you can see. And they got the little finger exposed out there that the bat's wings usually do have, which is the nice touch to it. It actually looks like an actual bat. The head sculpt on it, it looks really good. Loving the glasses on it. And I'm glad that they decided to have mold on them, because these are just things that lose easily, especially when I try to keep all the accessories together, but it's something else I don't want to miss out and find out and lose. I like the little goatee that they gave him. Nice teeth, got the nice grinning multicolored teeth, nice touch. And of course he is a brother because we are bald, so he's got the nice touch on it. And again, he's got the nice spikes there on the his gloves or his gauntlets. And then the belt colors, man, this is one of the best Batmans that I've seen as far as the body on it. And then, yeah, it's like overgrown little spikes there. And again, ball joints, never too crazy about those. Again, ain't much about this. It's the same Hush body that we've seen before. I like the color on it, though. It's a nice color. It's almost like a comic book. And, of course, he does get a small wired cape, which is actually good because it's got that nice material. It's almost like that glossy type cape. It's not like cloth. And, of course, it has the nice wires on it. So you can do multiple things with it, which is great. And again, I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, see, that's that whole neck piece thing. I wasn't expecting this figure, or, I mean, when I saw the Platinum, I think it was one of those videos that people posted from Comic-Con or something. I was expecting, oh man, I can't wait. Why haven't they shown us a regular version of them? And they never did. So they just went straight and bypassed and gave it us the Platinum. So knowing Mcfarlane and how he does things sometimes, so I'm sure down the line we will get one. So I just hope that it's sooner than later, because it'll be cool to get your hands on one, especially with this figure out. And the fact that it was so easily, I was able to easily get it. Again, it's in my Walmarts in my area are terrible, but the fact that Walmart was stocked, it had a couple of these. It had about 3 of these. I only need one. I don't need to get more than one. I know some people usually get 2, so if they open them, then it's like that. But, I only need one. So, and of course, it would have been great if this Batman had that same color. Maybe you could swap them out, because this is a nice looking Batman. Feet, legs, everything. Arms, except for the spikes on his things, are different. But they did give him the same fist. Yeah, he does have the same fist. But he does have that same neck piece. So, but it would have been great if you could have interchanged the cowls on and the heads on here. It would have been great for that. And of course, we recently saw that same sculpt with a wire cape, with the same texture cape, with the Detective Batman. So it would have actually been nice if we would have got a version of Strange here with this suit, with this color suit would have been great, because after all, it was in the 40s that he came out, just, a little bit after, right before, I'd say a couple years after Batman came out. So it would have been great if we would have had that same color that you can swap it out and stuff like that. But, hey, maybe you can't. This is the good thing about these. You can actually, see, it has that ball joint there and also one neck piece. Maybe you can do them. See if I can get this one out. I don't think I've ever tried it. Yeah, this one's a little hard. I don't want to break it. So give me a second and I will be right back. All right, so here we are. It was a little difficult because I hadn't taken it out. And like you can see inside there, that piece was actually stuck to the ball joint for some reason. And it came off on so I had to scrape it out. It was a little bit hard. So I don't know. It's, I guess, when the mold, I guess, maybe it wasn't fully hard enough and they put it in there and it ended up sticking, or the paint or whatever. But yeah, it created that little hole there and they were stuck. So that's why it was a little hard to get out. But yeah, see, this is pretty cool. Back from the 40s. Give them the original costume and Hugo Strange. So, but yeah, this actually looks pretty good. So again, this is one of the few figures that we'll be able to swap it out, because obviously because of the color of the suit, you can't really swap it out with any of the other Batmans that I have, because they all have this head that's separate from the neck. But anyway, this is actually a really good figure. Again, I am crossing my fingers and hope that we do get the suited version, and I don't know, and hopefully I don't know, maybe because they have to do a different head on it, because obviously some of those suited figures, they do have the neck and they separate the ball joint, and the necks are not all fused together like these figures. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little hard time, so I'm gonna put that to the side for now. But anyway, but yeah, this is actually a must-have, especially if you have a rogue gallery of villains, which I have them handy. And just give me 1 second. And of course, oh, what happened to his cane? Anyway, so I'm slowly building my rogue gallery of, I gotta get all the weapons. I don't have the weapons with me because I am trying to build the shell, so I gotta get them off the case, but I'm trying to get them all together. And you got Mr. Freeze, you got Strange. My Joker is the clown, I think it's called, or the criminal. So I like that version of it compared to the other ones. I do have a Reverse Flash. So actually, Reverse Flash is not a Batman. But oh yeah, not Reverse Flash. Why am I thinking Reverse Flash? I do have the Riddler. Actually, let's put little old Penguin there. There we go. If he could stand up straight. And what else I got? Batman villain. I think that's it for now. I don't feel like digging any more into my stuff or taking them off the shelf. But yeah, you can create a nice little rogue gallery, and now you have a super villain that actually is dressed like the Bat himself. So yeah, this is definitely a fine figure. Definitely a must-have, especially for those y'all completers out there. The Batman villains are coming along. And yes, I do not have a Catwoman. I missed out on the one that I wanted, and now I am not gonna pay the prices that they wanted for. So I am hopefully that they do come up with another version, or the one that's similar to the was it that new 52, whatever it was, that purple suited one. That's the one I want to get my hands on. So if I happen to come across it and it's worth it, I will. If not, I am not gonna pay anything above what they're asking for that figure. But I will soon. I will eventually get one. But anyway, as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And as always, thank you for your support. Continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure, and I will see you later.